Alright everybody, welcome back. My name is LC and today we're here with another Marvel Mystic Mayhem video. In today's video we are going to be breaking down Juggernaut. He is a defensive machine, if I do say so myself. He's not better than Armor. In my opinion, I do think Armor has better versatility, but I do think that Juggernaut is, again, pretty decent. He has some pretty good mechanics that make him a very, well defending defender, no pun intended. And there are some, very fantastic things about him, in my opinion. I do want to point out that my voice is actually a lot better now. I'm feeling a lot better too, thankfully, because oh my gosh, it was too bad. My voice is all over the place, and it honestly hurt just talking. Even you know how bad that is to hurt to not talk, bro. That's a pain in my thorn in my side. But I want to thank all of you guys for watching, whether you're old, new viewer / subscriber. I appreciate it all the same. And now let's get into Juggernaut's breakdown. So Juggernaut is level 50 out of 56. His basic attributes is 5,657 for his HP. His attack is 292. His defense 682. Recovery 261. His crit rate 6.5. Crit damage 150. Damage bonus 0%. Damage resistance 8%. And initial energy is 8%. And I also do want to say once again that this is actually just me recapping what's happening in the video because I wasn't able to record at the time. So first off, we have Crimson Gem deals 8% of or more damage if Juggernaut's HP is higher than 50%. Takes 8% less damage if Juggernaut's HP is lower than 50%. Crimson Rage is level 1, stops basic attacks and starts to charge, taking 40% less damage while charging, ends the charge and deals 160% of a Juggernaut's attack as special damage and two adjacent enemies after 6 seconds. I actually do like this move. It's like a shield he gains. But I'll explain that deeper in the video. Cryo Attack's Curse, hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, gains 1 stack of Crimson Energy up to 2 and restores 63 ultimate energy for each stack of Scarlet Energy. Moving on to the artifacts, we have Darkhold and the Crimson Gem, I'm pretty sure. The Crimson Gem being the wearer gains 1 stack of Crimson Mark after they use a skill. Up to 2 stacks. Crimson Mark consumes all stacks, and the wearer heals 10% of the max HP for every consumed stack after they use an ultimate move. And in my opinion, honestly, I do like having that as an artifact. For highlights now, we have Learn from the Best. It's an Armor's kind of specific move. You guys can already see it on the screen. It's just higher defense essentially, and increases by 4% after every 5 seconds, stacking up to 5 times. Right? Pretty simplistic highlight in my opinion, but I would give the one that Armor has, but Armor had it, so here's what it is. And lastly, we do have one dupe into Juggernaut. Clearly, we put it into Mind 1 using Kaitorak. Yeah, I think it's Kaitorak or Sidorak. Curse grants a shield equal to 50% of Juggernaut's max HP. So Juggernaut, he's a pretty simplistic character, nothing too complex to understand. But I will say that when it comes to certain missions, you kind of have to play him accordingly because there are some parts where you might need to really triangulate where you want him to use his moves or buffs and stuff like that, right? But enough about that, let's take him into some content and see how he works in there. Okay, so we have Armor, Juggernaut, and Doctor Strange. We're about to fight Lady Bullseye. I think this fight's kind of not the best, but it's up there in terms of demonstrating how the characters work in a pretty good setting. So starting off the match out right, Armor gains her shield. Juggernaut and Armor going up in the front end. Again, in the last video, we mainly just went over Black Knight, Moon Knight, and Doctor Strange on the stage. It'll be the same rotation, just keeping that light alive until we beat Lady Bullseye. Having 2 carries in the front end doing damage and taking the front end damage too. Again, this will be the same rotation. But we do have 2 of one Juggernaut move available. I actually do like this buff. I think it's pretty cool because you do gain your ultimate energy. There you go. And then soon, there we go. We do his ultimate right now. You see, I think also if you use the highlight that Doctor Strange has, from you'll be able to gain ultimate energy points from using special attacks that could work for Juggernaut too. But I do think it's worse for Doctor Strange better. Okay, let's see, what did old LC do here? Okay, he used the blue card. Is he gonna put it to himself? No. Okay, the room really needs to heal because we're basically full. Doctor Strange can still recover. We do heal now though. But again, it's totally fine. Because we need to keep that light alive. Okay. Juggernaut is gonna dash again. Okay, that's pretty, what was that? 6 for 8% of damage? It's pretty good. Okay. Gonna heal ourselves again, plus light. Yeah, I think for this stage, I need to make it like a tutorial on it, because honestly, it's very easy. But like, if you don't have Doctor Strange, then like, it can be troublesome. And I don't know if they're gonna nerf it when the actual game comes out, which would be pretty sad, not gonna lie. I don't want that to happen. Because it's pretty simplistic, but like, I can see how like, it can be hard for some people. But yeah, for the most part, again, everything's going well. All we need to do is just keep the healing rotation going, and kind of have Juggernaut and Armor take the front of the damage. Speaking of which, I kind of should have like put Juggernaut as the only defensive character there, because like now he's gonna share damage with Armor, which in like theoretically like he's gonna share damage with anyone who's in the front end too. But like Armor's like she's a dog. Like, she's that dog, bro. Like that's, you know what I mean? Like she's built different. But I mean, it's fine though. We're still seeing how Juggernaut works in this kind of setting, right? Okay. Attack. We get more sights. Is it sight? I think it's Sidorak or Sidorak. One of the two pronunciations. We're getting more those marks on Juggernaut. So if it comes down to it, and like Juggernaut loses health, then he can heal himself from consuming those marks because of the artifact. But yeah, no, so far though, I think this is, we're really doing our thing. I think this is actually quicker than the time we had yesterday. I'm honestly impressed so far. But yeah, that was that was quick as heck. I don't know if we checked the stats for Juggernaut and Armor. I kind of wish I did. Oh wait, did we? Okay, we did. Okay, damage dealt was 38k, or 738 if you want. However you want to pronounce it. Damage taken. So it was like, okay. He took less damage. So that's kind of hard to say, because like maybe he just didn't like get hit as much. So that's probably why. But it's still technically a good thing. I mean, Doctor Strange took more damage because he's in the back end receiving those end hits. But I mean, I can't be mad at it. Honestly, I'm happy with what I saw. Juggernaut didn't really go below any threshold of health. He had his shields up basically the whole match. Okay, I believe this is an artifact stage. I mean, we're fighting this for negative, clearly. I think he's level 45 right now. Mr. Negative anyway, so we're above the level threshold, but like that doesn't mean anything in this game, because like you could be above the level threshold and still get clapped. Like, is that possible? It's happened to me too many times. It's not fair, but I mean, it is what it is. Okay, Doctor Strange gonna heal. I'm just looking at Juggernaut, just him solely right now. He have his shields up. Now his shields are gone, which again is nothing too crazy. He's gonna get it back in like Lord knows when. Okay, 4,000 damage, not bad. Doctor Strange is going at it again. Okay, use the blue card. Do you use it for Juggernaut or do you use it for probably Doctor Strange, right? I could see us using it for ourselves. Or Doctor Strange anyway. Now, I do think Juggernaut doesn't do that much damage, like in terms of like the defensive characters in the game. He doesn't do as much, but I think his high defense output, and of course that like the ultimate just right there, does like make up for it. I think like it's the reverse for Armor. She does have good damage output, but like for her ultimate, it's not like the hardest hitting move. But I think it's because it's like an AoE attack, so like that's probably why. But like her like basic attacks, they do pretty decent damage, right? So I mean, it's okay. Each defense character has their own kind of shtick, so I'm not really gonna get mad and complain about that, right? But we are doing our thing. I don't know if we will beat this, because even though like we're getting the health down, we have 25 seconds left, and it's probably not gonna go in our favor, which is fine though. Like, you don't have to like get most of the health down. We're just kind of observing like the damage output, survivability, utility, stuff like that. Just truly gauging how he works, like best team composition, right? I mean, yeah, that's fine, honestly. If you don't, hey, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Again, I'm not unimpressed by any means. Juggernaut, I don't think he went below any health. I don't think he did. Okay, pretty close in like relation to armor's like damage taken. Did 31,000 health, pretty good. Armor, not health, oh, damage, excuse me. Armor just obliterated, of course. But yeah, no, for the most part, impressed. Honestly, impressed with the damage, impressed with the defense taken, and I'm happy with what I saw. Okay, so the last fight we are doing, I think this is another artifact stage, where we fight team versus like doppelgangers. This one wanted to try different teams, so I'm using Juggernaut, Scarlet Witch, and Mystic Knight. Scarlet Witch for the main damage against the blue, because I don't think Juggernaut would have gotten the blue doppelganger down in time. Probably, right? It doesn't seem like it would happen in my opinion. I don't know why. It's his damage output, like, it's okay, but it's not like the best, right? Which again, it's fine. So that's why our Scarlet Witch is here. Mystic Knight's gonna handle the yellow, or the regular doppelganger, which she can also do with her, like, her eyes closed. She's that good. Okay, easy fight, easy. This is easy. Like, oh, whatever. Like, I'm pretty sure we win. I'm not sure 100%, but looking at things, I think we do. Looking at like 35, yeah, we win. We obviously win. But look at the health thing. Come on, just look at it. We're done. It's wraps. It's GG's. It's finished. Finito. Looking at the stats once again. Okay, damage taken 6,000, 4,000 and 0. Okay, so that's technically a good thing because again, Juggernaut is our defensive character. Again, it's just his damage output again is not that great, but I guess like, well, the healed portion is pretty good, but I don't know how again, it's just I think you have to put some like maybe some like attack oriented artifacts or maybe highlights into him to do some more impressive damage, because it's not lackluster, but it's not just that great either. But I mean, I'm not like entirely mad at it. So that is it for Juggernaut's breakdown. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Overall, my thoughts, I do think he's a pretty good defensive character in the game. Do I think he's the big top like first character, like the best? No, I don't think he's like the best defensive character in the game. I think that belongs to Armor wholeheartedly. I think he belongs like number maybe 2 or 3, because I mean Hulk is pretty decent too, but Juggernaut does have some impressive things. The only thing that's mainly lackluster is his damage output is not the greatest. I mean his ultimate attack does really good damage, but other than that, it's kind of like it's just not the greatest, right? But that doesn't mean he's bad, because his defense is really good. He could take a hit, but it's just something he's made for, some things he's not. And I think like this is just like one of those defensive units that are like just built for defense, not for like attacking, not for, you know, like support, just mainly just for defense and like just taking a good portion of hits and like disrupting everyone that's on the field. Which honestly, that's totally fine, that works with me. So I'm gonna wrap it right here. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, or subscribe. Stay tuned for Doctor Strange's video that'll be coming out tomorrow. I do think he's probably the best controller characters in the game, or support characters, however you want to pronounce it. He's just really good, a lot of utility. I'll explain it more in depth tomorrow, but yeah, just stay tuned and look out for him. So with that being said, my name is LC. Have an amazing day, God bless, and I'll catch you all in the next Marvel Mystic Mayhem video.